play on season 3. How is it season 3?
It's season 3.
All right.
Did you mean to write season 2?
No, I wrote season 2 and then I changed it to season 3 because this is season 3.
Okay.
Apparently we have 2 seasons other than what we've already had. So we got different people, I think. There's a dungeon.
Well, everyone's been on here before.
Apparently everyone's been here. I'm still going to point at people and say names because...
I mean, you're new.
Yeah, I'm new.
Well, we have people on set that are new.
All right.
What?
Say your name. I literally just said to say your name.
I'm Robert.
Casey.
Liam.
Jack.
Andy. Hi, I'm Paul.
Thank you.
People in the audience that are just going to randomly laugh like there's a really bad episode.
All right,
of
laugh
Friends.
track.
Thank you, laugh track.
That's how I include people. I'll just spike it.
All right.
So
And then we can't forget about our good host who didn't say his own name.
Say
His
it.
name.
all right, so as we
His
get
name
into
is
the list,
Sean.
All right. We'll start.
all right, as we get now into the list of things, because we wrote a list as usual because this is what we do.
This is what we do
We
with our
got
lives.
new games. We're gonna talk about.
Oh, God.
I love you, Colonel
God.
Sanders. A finger-looking good dating simulator.
Have you played it?
No,
'Cause
I
I
haven't.
have.
So I'm live.
All right. So imagine you're an executive at KFC Productions. All right. And let's say you just got like a bunch of money left over that you need to spend right now. Like, what would you spend it on?
A dating simulator where you can date Colonel Sanders.
I
Exactly.
would have made the game longer if I had a bigger budget for that.
Yeah,
The
that's
game's
kinda
only like a
surprising.
3-hour play.
This
I
isn't
mean,
first
The
time
fact
he's
you
been
played
like a
it in
different-
general.
This is the first time he's been in a different media. He's also had like his own DC comics. He's also run for senator too, I believe.
oh, nice.
The real
The
life one.
Colonel ran for senator.
The real
Yes.
I mean, what else would he do?
This game seems
He
fun to
almost
play.
won.
one. Why not? Why will a
don't know.
fictional
Alright,
character
so me
win?
and the
I
camera
don't-
guy,
This
because we have a camera guy. Even though they're not gonna see you, can you just wave? All right, he wove. All right.
All right.
Whoa.
So let's actually talk about the
Nice.
game.
All right, so the game. So he was in the Discord call, and when I downloaded it, I immediately started streaming it into the call with you and other people. I'm gonna keep staring directly at you and talking and just relaying everything back to you only. So, remember how it wasn't good. Really, it's a fun game. I'll say that much. It's fun because it's stupid. Other than that, it's okay. That's really all I have. You're a college student. You're going into your first semester. Each semester, the full college entire time you're there, instead of being a 4-year thing, it's 3 days.
Cool.
You go to college for 3 days.
I was
It's
out like that.
$80,000 per day.
Quiet.
Classes are about 3 hours, and you get attacked by random just food when you're trying to go back to your dorm afterwards, and you have to stab it with a spork.
A spoke.
I think it's funny
The
how
game is free though.
I think
This
it's
seemed
funny
very
how
fun.
it's just
Why
like
didn't
real
you bring a
life
knife
how
with
people
you?
go to college for 3 days and then just end up
Yeah,
working
butter
at
knife's
KFC.
That's talking at old moment.
I don't think
I
that
mean,
was
that's
the real
right.
intention of whatever
It-
random person decided, I'm going to open up RenPy and make a game right now for my company.
Oh,
I want to know how much that person got paid.
probably.
Probably
Seven.
a lot.
How did I get around?
I'm going with
Alright.
7.
7?
7?
7, got
Seven.
I
it.
say
Alright.
8.
They say 8 also. All right. So we're going to move on from that catastrophe again to a different game that is okay-ish. We got Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
potentially a
Yeah.
disaster.
All right, Jack, you play Nintendo games more than I
Yeah.
do. Do you want to talk about Mario Maker 2, the
It's-
sequel that I kind of dislike a bit?
So, Super Mario Maker 2, it's just like the original, how you could build whatever Mario Maker level comes to your wicked evil mind for some people. You could just completely spam an entire level with enemies, and people think that's a nice, fun challenge for the average player, which is not. So a lot of people, when they tell me they don't like Mario Maker, they typically say it's because all the levels on there are trash. They're not completely wrong. You just there's a function in the game which lets you follow creators. And if you find creators that make good levels, you could follow a bunch of them. And then so you just have a list of good levels for you to play.
This is, how much does this game cost?
It's $60.
Is it worth that much?
United States dollars.
Is it
Yeah.
worth it?
I'd say it's worth it. I mean, it's theoretically infinite content.
Yeah, but so is No Man's Sky.
We all know how that went.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
think
an
it was
alright
worth, like,
game now,
30.
actually.
Currently, my favorite thing about Mario Maker are the glitches being discovered for it.
Oh.
There's like a
I have a speedrun record on a map that's literally just about one glitch, like the jumping through a two-way block.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about. So yeah, Mario Maker, it's fun. That's all.
Did you
Alright.
have any like particular levels you
No.
liked or something?
I don't know how much we're gonna edit this episode,
I'll just throw clips on. That's what I was planning on doing.
or you could throw like my Mario Maker ID on screen.
No, we will not
I'll
do
put
that.
it in the spot that's very bright. Just
Like right here.
yeah, it'll
Right
be in,
here.
it'll be in white text.
Right
Yeah,
Hold on,
search
here,
that
here,
in
just
Mario
put
Maker.
it
You
on my
can
arm.
Right here.
My arm is whiter than the curtain right now. So
search
just
that
put it on my
code
arm.
in Mario Maker, and you will find all of my epic levels.
Hold on,
Alright.
what's whiter? My arm or the paper?
All right, so as we
Mo-
now
Paper.
continue on,
Paper.
instead of going down the list like how we usually do, now we got Mario Kart Tour
Why are we doing this?
because yes, it's a mobile game. That camera swaps so much. Stop that!
One more
So
time.
it's a mobile Mario Kart game. It's not good.
It is not
It's
good.
in the same spot with Mario Run, how you have to pay $10 in order to play more than 10 minutes of the game. I finished the first tutorial race. I did another race, and I was told pay $10 or you just wasted 500 megabytes of storage on your phone.
Pretty much, yeah.
I hit uninstall as soon as I saw pay.
It's definitely a pay-to-win.
It's
Yeah.
a pay
For
to
sure.
it's a pay to play
yeah,
Yeah.
really.
game. It's
Yeah.
a really
You can play like maybe the first.
you can play
5 to
you
10
can play
cups.
the tutorial.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
play the
always
first
fun.
like
That seemed
5 to
very
10
stupid.
cups, but after that, you really have to pay to even be able to get enough points because it's based off of a point system. So depending on what map you're in, certain characters and certain carts and certain gliders will be worth more points. And you also have to pay to play at the hardest difficulty, which is 200cc, which I don't think exists in most Mario Kart
It
games.
exists
in
in
Mario
Mario
Kart
Kart 8 and Deluxe.
Yeah.
Well, those are
But
the new
so
ones.
you have
Yes.
to pay to play on 200cc, which also gives you more points. So you can only get a certain amount of points if you don't pay for them. So you really
Yeah.
can't like advance too far in the game without paying.
Yeah.
It
There-
seems aside, is it fun?
No, I mean-
It's fun
no.
for like
That's
Not
not worth
at all.
a half hour.
it. Wow,
At
that's
Not
most.
even. The tutorial is the only fun part, and then after that, it's bad.
Yeah. There's a Twitter account called @cheaper-than-Diddy, and it's just people giving many examples of games or whatever that's cheaper than the Diddy Kong pack for Mario Kart Tour, which is $40 by the way.
Jesus Christ.
God, I can
Is
get
it what?
$40. That's
it-
like at least 45 eggs.
Yeah. It's you pay $40
What?
for the Diddy Kong the character to play as. You get like one ticket in the game. I don't remember what the tickets are used for.
They're used.
They are used for something.
They're used.
And you
I
get
don't remember
Son,
what
you
it's
want-
for.
and you get 90 rubies or whatever. Every bad mobile game has the
Premium currency.
yeah, and you get 90 of that, which equivalates to about like is that a word?
Equivalates.
Close enough to
Which
it.
is equivalent to.
Is equivalent to like 12 rolls out of the loot box thing.
I have no clue what you're talking
Now,
about.
how much is that in real money?
Real money, probably like 45 cents. It's not worth it. Do not buy the Diddy Kong pack for Mario Kart
I mean,
Tour.
unless you have money to spend on nothing. Well, I mean, if you do have money to spend on nothing,
Why
why not
not
make a
can't
dating
save it?
simulator for your game, for your
Casey,
company?
sorry.
Alright.
We should move on.
Yeah, we should move on from
Yeah.
dissing on Mario Kart Tour.
Fun with rag dolls.
Oh,
Ray dolls.
Um,
Did they say
okay.
Ray dolls or
Rag
rag
dolls.
Why is it like a
Rag
Y?
Because I can't write.
I fixed it.
Okay. Fun with ragdolls is exactly what the title implies. It's fun with
Do you
ragdolls.
slap the wax dolls?
You can jump into them.
Is it like that one mobile game where it's like kick the dummy or whatever, and you just like shake it
God,
around and
Lost
stuff?
Sort
Kick
of,
them.
except that it's sort of in 3D.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
there's a couple mini games. There's a few pre-built worlds that you can play on. You can build your own levels, and something that really annoyed me is that every time you change the settings, you have to restart all your progress.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hold on.
No
Is that
wonder.
that one game where they have like trampolines and stuff, and you can like jump up and whatnot?
No.
That's the only thing.
There are
I
a lot
remember
of
being
games
able
with
to think of.
trampolines that let you jump
But-
up.
Upshot.
No, I'm saying,
Is it worth it? to
how you
buy?
level up and you earn stuff to build in your sandbox worlds, like fans, black holes, destructible objects,
Trampolines.
Casey's
Fans. And how you level up is by just
Paying to
kicking the crap out of your character as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you take damage, you earn a little bit of XP, and then you eventually level up.
Oh, it kind of looks like that in real life.
You get XP in real life?
No.
Probably get money.
Where?
You get older.
Or at least that's how it works.
I
for me.
guess.
What
old
kind of
age
job
is
do you have?
experience.
Where can I get it?
Well, when you go to school, you get brain juice, and that's kind of like XP.
It's also paying, so.
So like when I'm in math class, like falling asleep, they just go over to me, open the top of my head, and just pour the rest of the brain juice in.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's
That's,
just
that's
Yeah.
how
Definitely.
school works.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Dicey Dungeons.
This is another one.
Never heard
I don't know if you guys are aware of this game.
No.
I'm
No.
not.
Okay,
Like,
so
I literally play 3 games and that's it.
oh, okay.
I was
So
alone, though.
you guys know of the deck builder genre?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very good entry point for anyone who wants to get into those types of games. It's also a roguelite. How like every level there so basically the main gameplay is that there's like cards, I guess, that you could roll. Or not roll, you roll the dice.
cards?
I don't know what I'm saying. You have your deck and you roll your dice, and depending on the number dice you put into your card, the different effect it takes. Like the most basic card, sword, where if you just put in like a 6, it does 6 damage. Simple.
Sword.
Yeah. There are some which require
So
like
it
an
says 5, how much damage is it?
5 damage.
Well, it says -2.
What were you expecting?
Then
Sean?
there is no card like that in the
Alright.
game.
But maybe
So-
the Subi.
Now I got a question. What if it goes over the maximum amount of values that can be stored on a card? What does it do then?
Does it blow
burns.
up?
Are you willing to hack the game?
Yes.
to enabling you to roll a 7?
Yes.
And I guess maybe you could
Does it
do 7
Does it do
damage.
7 damage or does it
Probably.
just not do it? Does it just crash?
It
Wait,
could
what if
just
I get a
crash the
D10
game.
D20.
What did you say?
What if I get a D20?
What if
I don't
roll
know
a
what that is.
21?
You
It's
know
a-
what a
it's
D?
a
It's a
dodecahedron,
it's a
one-sided
dice.
dice.
One-sided.
Oh, okay.
As you
Well-
can see, he was the non-node.
Yeah. There are other cards where you need to put like an even or an odd dice in for it to work.
Is there a blue eyes white dragon?
No.
How about Exodia?
You cannot get Exodia in
Pikachu?
Dicey Dungeons.
No,
No.
Pikachu's.
There
Can I
are
roll a
some.
decimal point?
No. There are
fraction?
some which you need
Sure,
doubles
sure.
to activate the card. There are some where, which is like a countdown. How if it says 8 in it, you need to put in dice that get up to 8 in order for it to activate. It's a really cool game. There are 5 floors, and at the end of the floor is a boss. And there are 6 characters. Each character has 6 levels, getting progressively difficult. You know, like most video games.
How much is this?
It's like $15. It was made by Terry Kavanaugh. He also made VVVVVV.
Oh,
Yeah,
What?
made by the same guy who made that. It's a really cool game. Like I recommend anyone check it out. You know.
All right.
Viral?
We got Astral Chain.
Okay, that's me. I have not beaten the game, but I've gotten decently, no, maybe not even decently far into it. Gameplay's fun. It's platinum, and I'm pretty sure they're known for this kind of thing. Spectacle Fighters, I believe it was called.
Stanizos?
Spectacle Fighter. You have your stand persona dude who's called a Legion, and it's actually pretty fun to control both you and the Legion because with the chain you can interact with the enemies with it. By that I mean bind them. If a guy's rushing towards you, you can basically they run into the chain and then you use it like a slingshot. And as you level you level up your Legion, you can start doing more things. You can do a lot more sort of combo attacks that are kind of like quick time events, and in a way, if you say you hit an enemy a certain number of times, which is kind of hard to do sometimes, you get a little quick time event that allows you to go into a super move, something like that. Story is, it's there. I mean, it's not really why you're playing this game, and not really why you should play this game. It's really more for the spectacle of it. And as you and each legion definitely feels different. Like obviously the archer and the swordsman are gonna feel different, but when you get the armors, arms legion, he's actually quite different from the sword. Instead of just punching things, he actually grabs them and brings them towards you, which I thought was pretty interesting because now I can, if I want to stun something, there you go. Because there's a lot of enemies that just like really like to jump to the side, but I think. My issue with this game is that when there's no enemies, it's kind of boring with all the puzzles, and it's really easy to fall off the goddamn cliff. Several at the same time. I figured out that it doesn't kill you, but it's not fun going into another fight without that, without all of that life.
Is it worth it to play?
Yeah, it's worth it to buy. If you want gameplay, if it's story that you want, then you're not getting this game.
Why?
How much is this? It's like 60, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's full release.
Now, if you want a story-driven game, the next one on our list is.
Ooh, I
No,
can talk
I'm
at
just
length about this
I'm just
too.
kidding.
Untitled Goose Game.
No, I can't talk.
Yeah, I was
boy.
joking.
I'm
So,
looking- I'm reading
does
this
anyone
list
here
now.
hate geese? Like if you're just walking down the road, and you
They
see one,
always
just-
attack me.
Have
They
you ever
poop on my
wanted?
lawn.
Have you ever wanted to become an annoying goose?
No, I wanna kill them.
Absolutely, I want to be a goose. Jack, could you tell me how I, a human being person
This
thing,
is so fake.
could become a goose?
That's the digitation.
Well,
Why?
How? Tell me.
you have two options. One, become a furry. Two, play Untitled Goose Game.
Laptop.
Laugh track.
So, Untitled Goose Game, the very first action the game requires you to do is to honk. There's a
Press Y to honk.
Yeah, there is a dedicated honk button, which I can appreciate.
Honk.
You're just given a
gotta
list of
give it
objectives to
solution.
do, and you just do them. Some of them are as simple as get into the garden. Some of them are
Steal
as
the man's shoes.
yes, you can do.
Don't you call it the
There's one
chaos?
objective.
Get the bow.
There's not a bow in the game, to my
Honk.
knowledge.
Bow tie type of thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. There is an objective in the game which is simply titled "A Rake in the Lake." You bring the farmer's rake and put it into the lake.
Wasn't there
Don't
also
you-
throw
can
the-
you grab a
wasn't there
knife
also
and
bring
go
the
underneath the
radio
table?
into the lake?
You could. There's an objective. We need to have a picnic where you just need to steal a bunch of the farmer's stuff to a picnic blanket.
Can you grab a knife in the game? Please?
I don't think so.
You can.
There is?
Can you stab
was
I
people?
saw it in
Off.
the J-Flat thumbnail.
Oh,
This is-
it
Can you
could.
stab people? I
um,
really want to stab someone
I
as a
don't know.
goose.
Go watch
There-
J-Flat's videos.
Alright.
there's a point where the farmer puts up like a no geese sign, and he's doing he has the hammer. He's doing
Well, good thing
one,
I can't
two,
read it.
three, and if you hawk at him right as he's about to hit, he hits his thumb and he
Good.
falls over. That's how you move on to the next area because he falls over and opens a door
That
that he
makes
falls onto.
That
So
makes
good
sense.
thing
Yeah.
we're geese and we cannot
Yeah.
read.
So, so if you're interested in that, it's available on many different platforms.
How much?
I don't
It's
remember.
like $10 to $20. I
Yeah.
think, somewhere in that price range.
I know a lot of people are some people love this game, some people hate it. The people that love it say it's always fun to be a goose, and they nailed it right on about how the goose walks and how it just is. And some people
You are true.
yeah, some
You
people
actually
don't
feel
like
like
it
a
because they
goose.
say the
want
novelty
to be
of being a goose wears off really fast,
Yeah,
which I could see happening with me personally.
No.
I got chased by a goose.
Alright,
Yeah.
we
How
only
does
have
Ralph
10 minutes
keep
left and
reading
we're not
goose
even.
off?
We only have 10 minutes left.
Yeah, fun
serious?
fact.
All right.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right.
All right, we're gonna do new games for a different thing. We're going to upcoming games. I'm gonna hand select a few of these because only.
Minecraft Earth.
Death Stranding.
All right, we got Minecraft Earth.
It's Pokemon
It's
Go.
Pokemon Go, but Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Wow.
You can build stuff and then it's there, but it's not
Alright.
out
Alright,
yet because
Luigi-
this is upcoming.
Luigi
game.
Mansion.
It's Luigi's Mansion.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's
The newest one.
it's not original.
It's modern.
It's not Call of Duty It's not COD 4 Modern Warfare. It's Call of Duty
called
Modern
Modern
Warfare.
Oh,
You
okay.
got drugs.
Yeah.
It has the formula of all of the other ones. minus from Advanced Warfare and up and Ghost because
There's
it's
also not a
so
number.
good.
Right.
It doesn't also have a number. 'Cause neither did Ghost or Advanced Warfare.
Okay, it's fair.
Or
but
Infinite
up
Warfare.
Okay. Y'all like Pokemon?
Pokemon.
No.
I like Pokemon.
No one cares.
A lot of people
Aw.
said they were not looking forward to this game, but I think in recent news coming out, it looks slightly better.
Oh, did you see the leak about whatever the thing was? Oversized characters.
They had a trailer for that a few days ago as recording
Giant
this.
It was before it. It was like a week ago. It was leaked.
Yeah.
The oversized Pikachu.
Yeah.
The
Honestly,
Pikachu.
I don't think you should judge a game without playing it or even before it even comes out.
Judging a game by the trailer.
You should not do
I
that.
judged the game because
I'm usually
said it.
right.
All right.
Alright.
I can't like.
Updated game. Sans and Smash. I'm
No.
not saying that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
I
That's it,
about
that's
That's
it.
all I can say about it.
Minecraft, there's bees. Minecraft has bees and
No.
frogs.
Wow.
Woohoo.
There's also honey.
Yeah, honey.
Minecraft
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
is Kingdom Hearts.
Who was talking about that? All
Why are
right.
you looking at
Moving
me?
on.
Celeste, they put in a new level. It's really hard. I still haven't beaten it yet.
All right.
Cool music though.
Beat Saber. Because we're in good
You
games
gotta go
now.
shwoom,
We're in
shwoom.
good games now. It's also updated recently. It now has 3 new artists. I don't Japanese artists.
Sure.
I know one of them. That's about it. But there's also it fun. It good. Get VR. Buy it. I'm just gonna.
Octopath Traveler. It's
Yeah.
a JRPG.
Alright.
Do you like JRPGs?
It's the
Play Octopath
JRPG.
Traveler.
It's the
Ooh.
quintessential
JRPG.
JRPG that is a JRPG.
Hey, there's Persona 5. Paul, you want to talk about Persona for about like 10 seconds?
Oh, wait, what? Persona 5 The Royal is actually coming out. I know absolutely
When?
nothing about it.
I think.
When?
I think
Alright, that's good enough. That's 5
Yes.
Okay.
Persona.
Alright.
Joker.
Someone choose one game off the good games list, because
Rim
Oh.
World.
actually I don't know why I'm going too fast. We have another like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, you said we had 10
I can
minutes like
talk
5
about Shin
minutes
Megami
ago.
Tensei, right?
That was 5 minutes ago.
You said that was 5
How much
minutes.
time is left?
Let's just talk about Gmod for a little bit.
Give us
We
time.
can do that.
Yeah, Gmod not bad.
7 minutes.
That was
That's
3
a
minutes.
7.
All right.
I am blind.
All right. Y'all like Gmod?
Oh,
No.
Yes, I like
Love
Gmod.
Gmod.
I mean,
I
it's,
haven't really played it much.
I played it a lot with my friends. You know,
just mess around
it's
with the
definitely one of
physics
those
objects from
games where
Half-Life.
people only bought it because they saw their favorite YouTubers playing it.
Very nice.
That's exactly what happened with me. Like the thing is with Gary's mod is that you have to be funny and play it with funny people in order for the game to be funny. You know.
Yeah.
Just do
'cause
Dark
otherwise
Arcane
you'll
and
just-
hope that it's fun.
Yeah. Like if you play like in the popular hide and seek game, just pick the smallest object and hide behind a couch or something, and you win.
Yeah.
Paul, say something funny.
Ah!
All right.
That's all.
Beto!
We can talk.
OS. It's the rhythm game. It's Ohio State University. That rhythm game that I've been playing a lot of.
He's a nerd.
I'm what, ranked 66K worldwide now, Marcus? Help.
Wait, Sean, I got
There
something.
is the
I'm
next
running on 1 hour of sleep, 0 liters of food, and I'm pretty sure I messed up that unit.
I play
Right.
OS. Your point?
Zero
I don't
minutes of
sleep.
food, 0
Huh.
kilograms of water.
I can tap 250 BPM.
Sean will be dead soon.
Nice.
I'm more Asian than you now, Paul.
All right. Y'all like VR
I
chat?
know what you're saying.
VR chat.
I have played VR
I
chat.
have VR. I have never played VR chat.
VR chat is a pretty
That's all.
overrated game because it's just a chat room
Yeah.
with selectable characters. It's not anything new.
Wow.
It's just the one that got popular.
Because of the meme from like 2017.
I would
or
just
whatever
say
it
anything,
was.
but I mean, I will hit you.
Okay.
That's what I thought we had.
All right.
Not even like here.
It's like VR chat. You don't even need VR to play it. You could just use a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
All right, where are we? Pavlov. We're just jumping through this list randomly. Hey, Marcus, remember Pavlov when we played that for about
I
like
know Pavlov.
2 days?
No one can see Marcus
Pavlov's
from
VR.
VR.
Or is that
CS:GO,
Chekhov's
that's
gun?
it.
I'm thinking that's something different.
Build 9 just came out. What's new in Build 9?
Offline mode now has, instead of playing against bots, you now have a choice between a killing house and a shooting range.
I don't think anyone can
We
hear
don't-
you
I will
because we
boost.
don't have a mic,
We are.
but we're
we'll
gonna
boost
boost it.
We'll boost it. We'll boost it.
It'll be good. I was able to get someone heard from in the control room, so we'll be fine here.
Post production is a blessing.
Is it?
Yes.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't
Way too
even do
shallow.
that.
I
No,
just
I do not.
removed what they just did
I
there.
have played Pavlov, and all I can say is it's VR CS:GO.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Yes,
TTT.
exactly.
Marcus, remember when I tried shooting you like the first
We're not
minute
talking
we
about
started, but I forgot I had to reload the gun before I could shoot you. So I just kind of point at you, clicked. I'm like, oh wait, and then ran as fast as I
Alright.
could. O'Connor also jumped into my ceiling fan because he said he had to jump.
Wait,
Hey.
in real life?
Wait, was this in VR?
Alright, so Connor was playing. He was playing
Where's Connor?
Pavlov. Babcock. He was
Carl?
He was playing.
Tall, curly hair,
He was
looks like
playing.
Halloween.
He was playing Pavlov in the middle of my room. Now the dead center of my room has a ceiling fan, and since Connor is like
Wait.
6 foot tall, he's like a half inch under with the dead center. Of the fan. He's like, how do I jump? And he looked over where I was. I don't know how he knew where I was. 'Cause I moved over to where my bed was instead of my desk. I was like just lying. He looked dead at me and then jumped and just directly hit the ceiling fan.
That's
Is he
not good.
okay?
He's perfectly fine now. He just screamed and I lost it. I,
Alright.
What else? He did it in Minecraft about an hour later, forgetting his lesson.
Cool. Video games. Alright.
Minecraft VR is not good if you do Windows 10.
Speaking of Minecraft, let's talk about hosts.
Alright. We already did that.
It's hard.
Put more clip of me playing. Sure. All right. Why is
I
that
can talk
called
about-
Shrek?
I don't know. Someone said Shrek, so I wrote Shrek. Does anyone know why I wrote Shrek?
You
No.
probably.
Why did you write
There's,
Shrek?
there's
I
Shrek.
don't know.
There's Shrek 2 from the
Shrek
Nintendo
Silence.
GameCube.
Shrek 5 has
Oh,
been
that was
confirmed.
probably it. Yeah, everyone was yelling things at me, so I just wrote down everything, and someone yelled Shrek, so I wrote down Shrek. So we got 2 minutes.
You also wrote Beat Saber wrong. You wrote
Alright.
Beat Sabre.
That's how you spell saber.
That is how you spell
That's
saber.
how you spell
Okay.
saber.
That is literally how
That's
you
not-
spell
That is how you
saber.
spell saber.
S-A-R-B.
Not for the game's name.
Sarve?
Sorry.
All right.
S-A-V-E-R.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
we can.
So,
Since no one really wants to talk about Beat Saber, I guess I will.
As we can see,
Beat
there's
You
a
can
Saber.
spell it either way.
Is a
No, you
rhythm
can't.
game where you're slicing blocks in the directions that are required. And
Yeah, we already talked about Beat Saber.
Sabre is
Yeah.
an innovative technology company.
cool.
Where are
Alright.
they
Okay.
based out of?
Beat Sabre.
The
Alright.
Transformers travel.
We have a thing. Oh, we have our fun interactive question at the end. Since we have like a minute left, we should probably say that.
Yeah, comment
What's
down
you
below.
guys is Mario Kart man? Who do you like to play as in Mario Kart?
I like Toad.
Good.
I don't play Mario Kart, so
Do you play on a bike or a cart?
In Mario Kart Wii, I use Toad with a bullet bike.
heck
Good.
uses me?
All right, now what do you do in 8 Deluxe?
I do.
I use the
Who's that?
Falcon one, the Captain Falcon one.
Oh no!
If you don't use standard bike Toad with the Wario glider and slick tires, you're wrong.
Oh,
Sean,
okay.
you don't exist
I
anymore.
guess I'm wrong.
I remember always playing Shy Guy because I didn't have the game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
In Mario Kart DS, if you
Alright.
played with local multiplayer, you had to use Shy Guy.
Oh, Jack, you're not the only one who's
Alright.
allowed to answer the question.
Stop.
I'm just explaining
Stop.
something.
All right, say your character that you
We only
play.
have
I
like a
don't
minute
play.
left. Bowser.
Man, you are shaking
All right,
your
we
head
gotta wrap it up.
All right.
I'm getting a furious from the floor director. All right, so that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
See you whenever we do another episode.
Bye.
Who knows?
Bye.